Everybody, hopefully you can see me okay. I'm trying to shoot this in a different way with the phone. We are out in Tucson, Arizona, out in out in the desert here with some cacti and other plant life. And I wanted to kind of show you around because we got here and it was beautiful. And Nadia, we're here with our friends John and Nadia from Roman Remodelers. We got some awesome spots where we can see out here. Hey Dave. Hi all Paul. It's really, really nice. We were lucky to get these shots, or these spots I should say. But I wanted to walk you around, and just like Nadia went online and found out some things about cactuses that I never knew before. So I thought maybe I'd just walk around and we'd talk about some of this cactus life here. So this cactus here is called a Cactus Spear, and it does not have the arms on it just yet that they call them. And so that means that this cactus here is under 70 years old. A cactus does not grow an arm until it reaches about 70, and then the arms will start to sprout out of the cactus. It is a bit cold here. So again, you know, the weather for us here in the desert, we woke up this morning and it was 29 degrees, and I think we were like maybe 15 miles from Mexico. We actually saw the wall yesterday, so we can't get we're legally not allowed to go any further south, and still a little chilly, but that's okay. It's okay. So these cactuses here can grow up to like, I didn't mean to spin you so fast, but some of these cactuses can grow up to like 45 feet tall, and which I didn't realize either. You know, this is my first time really out in the desert, like walking around, and then I thought this was really cool over here. Let me take you. So this cactus here, John and I saw this cactus here, and we're like, oh, this cactus looks like it's dying, and that it almost looked like it had like a skeleton. So then we looked it up, and this is actually called, and that's exactly what's happening, is that this cactus is dying here, and you can see it. You know, here's where it's still alive a little bit, and you can see the pins and needles, but here it is like starting to die off, and they actually do call this the skeleton of the cactus. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, I've never even heard of a cactus skeleton. And they said once this starts to happen, it's not like other plants that can regrow. So once this starts to die off like this, it'll never grow back. It'll just look like this now forever until all of it gets deteriorated off, from either that's like wildlife or weather, or even, you know, us coming through here, I guess, walking and bumping into it. But believe me, you do not want to you don't want to bump into this. And I would say, you know, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to touch this, but I did, and it feels like, if I were to describe it, like a real, like a hard-pressed cardboard or a very light wood. But I would go more with, like the pressed cardboard is what it feels like to me. And wheeling with the Wanderers, we're about to do that tomorrow. We're going to do some hiking, I think on like the east and the west side. I believe it's like broken up into two sides, so we're going to do some hiking tomorrow. So we also learned that like some of these big tall ones here, you know, the ones that can grow up to like 45 feet, they live to be about 200 years old. Watching from the warmth of my oh, that's Sabrina. I had Sabrina. I said, Sabrina, do you want to come out and shoot a little video with me about these cactus and everything that we learned about them? And she's like, no, I think I'm good right here inside, because even now it's like, it's only 40 degrees, but it's supposed to start warming up soon. So she's she's back there with the RV watching from inside. And then this was another plant that we saw out here, and I don't know too much about this one, but again, John from Roman Remodelers and I, we thought this one looked really cool. This was cactus, but it almost looks like fruit coming down off of it, instead of, you know, when I think of a cactus, I think of, you know, these guys. I don't really think about this, but it's still all spiked up, but it just looks kind of like hanging fruit. but I wouldn't pick him. It's more like they would pick me, I think. But here's more of these brown and where they're dying, and you can see some of the skeleton. We just thought it was really cool looking, and we're hoping to get some really nice sunset shots and like sunrise shots. And if we do, I'll post them on our feed here through the community post. West Park, and there's some cool rock formations. We'll go check it out tomorrow. So we're only here for the 2 days. Today we're gonna go hang out with our friends Sean and Julie from Chicory's Travels. So they're close by. They're only like 30 minutes away. So we were like, oh, we don't really get to see them too often, and we don't want to miss the opportunity of not seeing them while we're so close to them. But this is just an awesome park that I cannot remember the name of, but I'll put it in a comment like right after I get off. So it was like, it's $20 a night to be here. You have electric only at your site, but they do have water on the property, and there is a dump station. So for 20 bucks with views like, I mean, these views are really nice. I guess the sun's hurting your view a little bit here. But for 20 bucks, we were like, yeah, let's do that. Because we did find some BLM land, but it was really, it was really crowded. It was really packed in, and it didn't really have very nice views. So I'll just let you guys. Yeah, Faye. I thought, you know, for the price for 20 bucks, you can see a couple RVs out there. They give you, you know, like a decent amount of space. So there's no space in between our two RVs. You know, there's no site, I should say, in between our two RVs. So they give you a nice amount of space in between you and your neighbor. We were, you know, and we were lucky that we were able to get two sites next to each other. So in the morning, I'm going over to their place for coffee. And then at night, they've been coming over our place, and we've been watching TV, or we celebrated New Year's in our RV and watched the countdown and everything. It's been a lot of fun. This is our first time caravanning with anybody, and we don't have to say, we gotta highly recommend it. We've been having a blast hanging out with John and Nadia from Roman Remodelers. We're having so much fun. Somebody said, oops, I would love to do this. Mark, yeah, this has been great. This isn't something, so when I think of desert, I don't really think of, you know, something that looks awesome or awesome, but you don't think of beauty. And when I think of like desert, I don't think of desert with, I guess, mountains for some reason. I just figure, you know, just a lot of sand, a lot of flat ground. But it's nice. You know, you get your mountain views with the, you know, mixed in with the desert. And I believe some of these cacti even like bloom flowers on them. So I guess, you know, as different times of the year, then I guess, you know, the landscape would actually change a little bit. So I didn't want to stay on too long. I just wanted to show you guys. I think someone said that they're with Chicory's Travels, so maybe we'll see you over there today then. All right, everybody. So that is the desert. Just a little bit of facts that we found out about, you know, the cacti and stuff like that we really thought was cool, especially that skeleton. I looked at it today again, and I was like, I think it's like a zombie cactus. I don't know. But the same thing here too, just like that other one where it dies off and it won't come back. We were reading also, like any of these spots that you're seeing in this cactus here, once it starts to like decay, that's it. It doesn't come back green again. Are we going to the annual bash? I don't know what that is. Is the annual bash, is that the RTR? If so, then we are planning on being at the RTR with our friends Matt and Maria and RJ Adventures. Matt and Maria are nomadic natives. Sabrina just said, no, we are not. I don't know what the annual bash is. Thanks, Sabrina. Sabrina makes all of our plans. I have no clue what is going on at any time. I just get behind the driver's seat and say, where are we going? Oh, the Escapers annual bash. Okay, bash. I do know what that is. All right, everybody. So this is a little bit of the desert life out here, I guess. Got some mountains over here. It's beautiful. You know, if you get the chance, opportunity, you don't even have to come out here in an RV. Sabrina, where are we? Put it in the comment. Where are we, so that people know, you know, where they need, you know, they have parking here. You can just come to the campground and park for the day and walk the trails and just walk out here and look at it. I would recommend maybe coming here when it's a little warmer. It's tough for me to get Sabrina to come out of the RV to do the hiking and stuff, but tomorrow's supposed to be warmer and we're going to do some hiking tomorrow. If you guys want to go for the hike with us, I can do this for a little bit. My arms get tired from holding the phone out, but if, you know, put it down in the comments if you'd like to see a little bit of the hiking that we're doing live, and we'll point out stuff as we see it. Maybe we can do something like that too. But I guess that's it for now. All right, everybody, take care. Have fun today and be good. Behave yourselves. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, share, like, I think, you know, whatever you're supposed to do. All right, everybody. Bye.